this collective is healing their past lives. First message right out the gate. This collective has been working on healing past lives. They have been working on healing relationships. They've been working on healing their relationship with themselves, and healing karmic connections. A lot of this collective has been working with the concept, perhaps even of twin flames, and they've been working with the concept of like karmic connection and karmic needing to fix karmic things in their lives, needing to work through karmic. I'm just hearing karma, like over and over again. This collective is needing to do and heal these strings. They're showing me that this collective has these strings. So like you're here and there's these strings that are connecting you to different timelines, to different past lives that need to be cut or healed. For some of you, it's literally like cut off, like you're bringing too much of your past lives into this life. For some of you, it's also you need to heal. You're repeating the cycles again, and you need to heal those cycles. This collective, there's been a focus with this collective recently of needing to heal the past, but not just the past in this life, but the past in previous lives as well. Your actual past lives. 3 cards. 1, 2. Actually, they're showing me this one. 3. Okay. Okay. So we've got boundary, obstacle, and the Karmic. And I'm probably saying this wrong because I think this is actually an Irish word. And so I apologize to those of you who know Gaelic. But this is the word. The Karmic, the Kaliag, the Kaliag. I think in Gaelic you say a G. I can't remember. Anyways, we've got boundaries, obstacles, and Kali. The obstacle that you have is yourself. There's an immediate message here of needing to find, this collective needs to find someone who is like a shamanic, they're showing me like a shamanic healer, shamanic practitioner, a medicine person, someone who has experience doing past life journeys in particular is what they're showing me. And there's an obstacle, there's something you don't know. There's something that's not clear to you guys that needs to be cleared up. And so you need to connect with this shamanic person, this medicine person. It's like witch doctor, as some people would call it. You need to connect with this person and they need to do a past life journey with you. You need to set better boundaries. It's not until this collective sets better boundaries with people that they're going to actually find this person that they need to find. Your first goal is to set boundaries with people. This collective has a tendency to be a little bit people-pleasing. This collective has a tendency to not guard their energy. There's a sense of needing to guard your energy, clear your energy, cut cords. Make this a regular practice. Guard your energy, clear your energy, cut the cords. Do this on a daily basis. For some of you, you might be wanting to do this twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. Guard your energy, clear your energy, and cutting cords. Some of you are feeling really resistant to this because of previous belief systems, of how you were raised, and of ideas that you brought from past lives that you don't realize you've brought from past lives that you have been implementing in this life. There's resistance around this idea of energy work for a lot of this collective. There's resistance around the idea of anything outside of the typical Christian belief of God. There's just resistance, this like push almost of like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, can't I do this? and progress in this without doing that work? Can't I move this without doing that work? And the answer, in short, is probably no. Most likely no. And the reason it's most likely no is because there's a lot. That's the journey. That's the journey. That's the healing. So you're trying to get to the end without actually reading the rest of the book. You want to get to the last chapter and you haven't read all the previous chapters. The book's not going to make sense. And that's what I'm feeling here, is that there's this sense of wanting to not do the energy work, not wanting to set the boundaries because of these really strong people-pleasing skills, not wanting to do the energy work because of previous indoctrinations, previous beliefs that were placed on you that you're now starting to work through. And I do think this is a process for this collective. This is a process that you have to work through. This has been coming up a lot recently in the past few readings that I've been doing for this collective. It has been bringing down and pulling apart previous indoctrinations, either because of schooling, because of your upbringing, because of culture, because of pop culture. There's a variety of reasons why this might be, but there's this sense of needing to get through and do that work in order to pull forth. You guys have a lot of ability. You've got the Water Oracle, the Ripple Effect, the Pearl, psychic abilities, alchemy, part of something bigger. This collective, you're going through a massive transformation right now. This collective, you're going through a huge transformation in terms of moving from this state of physical, of grounding. Okay, this deck here, really interestingly, this is, I believe, called the Stone deck. Hold on, let's see if I have the box somewhere. It's something like the Stone deck, the Ancient Stone decks is what I think this called. And stones are really set in earth, in grounding. This deck is the Healing Waters deck, right at the bottom, that I just pulled from. And water is really about the psychic realms. It's dealing with psychic abilities, the psychic realms, psychic abilities. I think I already said that, so that's a huge indication. I'm repeating myself and not realizing it. For a lot of this collective, it's transitioning into your psychic abilities, alchemizing, witchcraft, healing, energy healing, this whole area that previously, because of your beliefs or your job or religion or your, pop culture, your upbringing, whatever it might be, you were like, oh no, that's woo-woo, that's not legitimate. There's this transition now, realizing, well, hold on here. I'm starting to see a few things. You're opening your eyes up a little bit more. As you do that, you're needing to set better boundaries with people. You also need to be worried, this collective. I'm hearing that you're being told by people in your friend or family or circle or work circle, perhaps for some of you, that you're crazy. Oh, why would you think that? Now you're becoming a conspiracy theorist. There's this idea of this transition, needing to know when to be a little bit quiet about it, not say so much, and needing to know who it is you can actually trust. People are going to fall away on their own as you step into this power. You started this journey because of this card here. Okay, because you saw things, you felt things, you understood things that you couldn't make sense of, and you started looking for answers outside of what was previously deemed the norm. And this card here is the ripple effect, right? This is how it takes one event in our lives, one thought for it to have a ripple effect and change everything and change our entire worldview and change how we view things. This collective, I feel like, is in that stage right now. You're really feeling lost. You feel like you don't know what to do. You don't know where you're going. And the reason that you're feeling that is because you're starting to question everything you know. You're questioning your relationships, you're questioning your paradigm, you're questioning your job, you're questioning your existence. This collective, I feel like, is having a level of an existential crisis. Okay, some of you are opening also some mediumship abilities with this card here. this figure here is giving me a mediumship ability vibe. Some of you are opening mediumship abilities and it's scaring the F out of you. It's scaring the out of you. For some of you, okay, you're needing to find your collective. You're needing to find people who resonate with you. You're looking and searching for a new friend group, a new not even a friend group. I don't think some of you are even that far. You're just looking for validation that what you're seeing is real and is not some sort of like, I'm hearing like some of you are feeling like you're going through a level of psychosis, like, oh, I'm hallucinating. What if I'm schizophrenic? There's these worries, these fears, and there's this feeling here of keep going, keep doing the work, keep researching, keep understanding, keep looking at the woo-woo and the spiritual concepts and holding things a little bit close. In all of these cards, except this card, and even in this card, the ripple effect card, it's also the same. You're alone. There's no one else that's around, because this part of your journey is designed for you. It's God or the universe or Great Spirit or your spirit teams or your ancestors, however you choose to resonate with that. It's their way of asking you, are you ready for this next chapter? Are you ready to step in here? Are you prepared to do the work to step into this? Some of you are going to say no. Some of you are not going to make it this far in the reading and you're going to click out and you're going to be like, no, this isn't for me. That's my answer. That's that. Some of you, you've made it this far and you're still contemplating. You're still trying to figure it out. But this is a personal journey. There's a sense here of there's a time to ask for help. But for the vast majority of what you're looking for, you're not going to find the answers outside of yourself. You can watch all the YouTube readings you want. You can watch all the TikToks you want. You can read and you can watch all the seminars and you can do all that, but the answers are within you, not outside of you. You just need to connect to them. You just need to trust yourself when you have the tools as you're researching, using what you're researching, using the tools to be able to find out what it is that you actually are doing or not doing, or choosing to do or not choosing to do. Actually, should be what I'm saying. There's a sense here of feeling really uncomfortable. There's a collective here that's going to watch this, that you feel really uncomfortable with this process because you've always been surrounded by people and you don't know how to be alone. You don't know how to be by yourself anymore. You don't know how to do things on your own anymore because you don't know what that looks like, because you've always done things with other people. You've always had large friend groups. You've always had large work groups. And now this journey, all of a sudden those people seem to be nowhere, and all of a sudden they're not helping you, or they don't seem to be helping you, and all of a sudden you're feeling very alone. That aloneness, that loneliness, which isn't even true loneliness, it's just the discomfort of being alone after not having taught yourself how to be alone for so long, is what is needed to transition you through this phase. It is what is needed to show you and to teach you about the next step and the next levels and what's going to come, or what potential you could have if you choose to embark on this journey. You have a choice right now. You can choose to stay in the earthly, or you can choose to transition into this psychic area. And some of you are trying to straddle both. And when you're trying to straddle both, that's when that feeling of, am I crazy, really comes through really strong. That feeling of almost feeling like you're having a psychotic moment, a psychotic break, because you're trying too hard to be in both the worlds instead of accepting that you can just transition into one. Doesn't mean you can't go back to the other and experience it, but when you're trying to straddle both of them at the same time, it's an unrealistic expectation to have. You're not able to really be able to hold that energy and hold that space for very long. So really needing to understand, okay, what is the decision you want to make? And stop looking. I'm being told to explicitly tell you to stop watching YouTube videos hoping for an answer of what the decision you want to make is. Stop watching YouTube videos looking for that, or TikToks or Instagrams or whatever you're watching. Stop watching it, because that answer isn't going to be told to you in a video. It's going to be told to you in the silence, in the discomfort. Journaling is going to be really beneficial. Meditating, nature walks, hiking by yourself. You need to start doing more things alone, not with other people, not even with your partner or your spouse, your husband, your wife. You need to start actually doing things alone. This collective, you need to start being empowered on your own. You can do it with fear. You can go on the 3-hour-long hike and be a little bit scared because you're by yourself and you don't know what to expect. But the important part is doing it alone. And as you do that, this collective is going to come to a clarity and to a realization of what they want to do and where they want to go. But you're really between places right now. And part of what you need to do is accept that this portion of your journey, and it's not forever, is going to have to be alone. This portion of your journey needs to be by yourself. Just you. Not your friends, not your family, not your kids, not your spouse. It's something that's just a you journey. It's that personal. It's just you, yourself, and you. And that's all. And with that, I wish you all the best on this journey. And I'll see you next time.